We ended up writing it on Saturday morning and shot it Saturday night. And it was a race to edit. It was a race.
Thanks for joining me, Avery. We have Avery Crane here, filmmaker. Tell us about your film this year.
So the film that we shot, it's called Last Call. The story is about Norm. He's sitting alone at the bar, 5 minutes to close. He's drinking alone. And then Marble walks in and he has a close encounter.
Okay, and what was your genre?
So our genre was fish out of water. I personally wanted to play the 3-card Monty with the fish out of water, just to keep people like guessing, like who is the fish out of water until you find out at the end. So it was...
Okay, so that was very funny. Where did you come up with those characters? And you are in the film?
Yes. Oh, okay. So I directed and co-wrote it with my awesome crew. It was definitely a journey, I would say. So we have 48 hours, right, to shoot it. We ended up writing it on Saturday morning and shot it Saturday night at like 9 p.m. That's when the cameras started rolling. And we shot until 7 a.m. Sunday. And it was a race to edit. It was a race to like get it by 7:30. We dropped it off at 7:01 p.m.
And it was due 7:30.
It was due 7:30.
Okay, so you had a little time to let it
To
up.
do another, yes. We had a little time to do another draft. We had to.
Good. Yeah, it was a great film, very entertaining. And the characters are very interesting.
Yes.
And who came up with that? Is that your writing or is it the actors or both? Collaboration?
Okay. Yeah, I feel like everyone played their part with the characters specifically. All right, so let's say everything went, we hit rock bottom Friday, right? Saturday, we had to write it. I was not sleeping until it was written. My actor called me, right? He was like my cinematographer, but then he became the writer. He called me and said, I'm not going to sleep until we figure out a story. And I'm like, let's go. And we're on the phone for 2 hours fleshing out the story. And I feel like he played a huge role when it came to bringing that character alive, because he also played Lee Santos in the film. So it's collaborative for sure.
And how did you get your crew together? Was it through the Arts Accelerator?
Yeah, so I do improv at Villain Theater, and I take classes there. And part of my class, since I knew actors, I approached them and I said, hey, let's do this wild journey 48-hour film contest. And so they were down, and so I registered. Team named MORF, MORF. And it trickled down. They invited more people who are experienced, because this is a pool of actors, right? We need people who are in the game. We need people who are in film. And then we brought together. We came together it was like 30 crew members.
Wow.
Started off from a crazy vision, and we did it.
That's amazing. When you have something in your mind, you can make a vision come true.
Yes.
And so what did you find that was most valuable as an experience in learning about this festival, or teamwork, filmmaking, any insights that you have?
Yeah, so what I did personally, this is not part of the rules, but what I did was I ordered a timer that can go up to 100 hours and have a countdown. So that was the first purchase I made, and I set it to 48 hours as soon as it was 7:30, for Friday. And that became everyone's anchor, because we had a timer in front of them. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, so if we're all on the same page with the time, we'll let the time be the guide. That's one thing I learned. The other thing I learned was preparation, and be ready to throw it all away. But be ready to, if that happens, and we came together as a unit after this experience, and that's what's so important.
Were there any challenges that you faced?
Oh yeah.
Besides the writing and coming up with a story?
Yeah, exactly. So I would say the challenge was time and the agreements we have for locations, right? The time to create a good story and the time to utilize locations that we had agreed upon, right? That became a challenge. Writing styles became a challenge, of course. I would also say, dissension. That's any challenge with the team. So, but what's important is that we saw through it And I am so grateful for people who actually put in the time. Like, you're sleepless nights, you're up 12 hours, and you just want to get it done. And we all know we're all volunteering. We all are using our passions right now. And that's the only thing keeping us up so we don't fall asleep is that pure adrenaline. So
Amazing. How is this impacting your future film career?
So this was my debut for director, writer. Thank you. I did write in the past. I wrote poetry. I wrote a lot of scripts, but this is the first time producing something to this magnitude. So to me, it feels like 48 Hour was a catapult, and my whole crew, they're hungry. They want to do something more because this fueled that passion. So we do have a few projects coming out. We're gonna work on probably Decrescendo next, which is a silent short film, black and white. I don't know if I should tell the story. Should I tell the story? Mimes versus clowns. And cut the tape. Cut the tape.
You don't want that in there. We don't want to.
It's fine. We're good. So yeah, it's but what's good is that we kind of like we came together. No one's worked together. Maybe a few, 2 or 3 people within our crew have worked on individual projects, but on that magnitude, no one's worked together like that. And to me, that is great. And what happens when that happens is more ideas come up. So we're in that process of, all right, what's next?
Creativity breeds more creativity. Wonderful work. Excellent job on the film. And
Yes.
we're looking forward to seeing much more of you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, 48. Thank you, Accelerator. Thank you, all of you. We'll see you next time.